Yo, 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 Skinny Gang, what's good? Mr. Skinny here. First name Fame, last name Us. And the Anytime Live crew is with us. We have none other than the man himself, the sneaker YouTuber of the year, Bull1TRC. But he needs no introduction, man. I'm going to let these guys introduce themselves, man, starting with the Snoopy one.
Hey y'all, it's snoopyjojo. You can follow me on Instagram at snoopyjojo. I do have a YouTube, but I haven't posted any videos. But if you want to subscribe, I'll subscribe back. It's snoopyjojo.
Dunn's Kicks.
What's good, man? Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy Dun, aka Dunn's Kicks, man. I dropped a lot of heat on IG today, man. Make sure y'all go follow me at Dunn's Kicks. Same thing on YouTube, man, at Dunn's Kicks. Y'all already know.
Retro.
Y'all already know, man. It's your boy the Retro Wiz Kid, the shoeologist, man. Same thing on IG and on Twitter, Wiz_retro. Appreciate the love and support. Appreciate you for the platform again, Skinny.
And the legend.
Yo, what's good? Yo, what's good? It's your boy B, Bull1TRC, coming at y'all again with yet another feature. And I want to just say thank you to you guys for having me on. And I apologize to Skinny for being somewhat kind of light-skinned and being hard to get in contact with. But that's one of my things I gotta get better with for the new year.
Typical.
But I wanted to also say, I wanted to also say thank you for the award, by the way. I really did want to say thank you. 'Cause I know you called me. I think I was recording something at the time or something was going on, but I wanted to say thank you formally and thank you everybody out there.
And we have it for you, Bull. We just waiting for the engraver to get back. And Bull, we already know how it is, man. Me and you are famous. The crew has a hard time getting in touch with me. So, we don't never take that as a slight, man. We just say get back with us. But Bull, we definitely are glad you're here. Done the chat time.
Man, we got Shannon White in here, man. He said, laughing my ass off, police. I don't know what that's about, but we got Jamie Wyatt. DJ Twister, what's good? B Cot, IBA Sneakerhead, Real Rock 585, OG the Hemp Man. Okay, who else we got here? Swoosh Addict 23. What is this? A Man Done Ravel. That's my first time seeing that name now. We got Tommy 601 in here. Ink Lace, what's good? Dwayne Wise Up. He said grown. We got Sneaker Static in here. Ant D guy, my bad. Who else? Soul Wiz, Clothing Review, what's good? Who else we got up in here?
Y'all hit that like button while y'all filing in. We ain't charging you nothing but a like or a dislike.
Sure. And that's free. We got Babyface the Prince in here.
Until they start donating, you spit some bars.
Oh, that's already happened. Hey, OJ the Hemp Man. I'm on that Hemp Man trying to duck the man.
Chaotic Kids, what's good, man? What's
I
good?
feel like you
Ultimate
just
Shoe
said
King.
man at like the end of each sentence.
Who else? We got James E, man, and Radio Killers, man. Look like, oh, Brad Shoe Gang, what's good, man? Josh Air Gordon, 2-3. Okay, OJ the Hemp Man just donated.
Yeah, I just gave him his bars.
Like we got Gabriel Kicks, Retro Ricky, Sneaker Man was good. Man, we got a lot of people in the chat, man. Y'all hit that
Well,
like
yeah, we're
button.
going to have to break it off. Y'all already know. We don't charge y'all nothing, but y'all already know. If you want it stop and bars too, drop the question in the power chat because, once we have big time guesses like this, the chat usually gets crazy. Now, let's go to these pickups this week. Who made pickups? It was a week.
Shit, I picked up last week. I just got my last week. We got some feedback. Somebody got somebody got their phone up. I can hear the chat through somebody mic. But my pickup I picked up last week. Just made it today. I picked up them Sports Illustrators. That's all I picked up.
True.
Let's see. I didn't pick up anything new, but I finally got my Air Maxes. The animal pack. Finally found them in my size.
That's
Wait,
good.
the ones
Was
that
that
are
a StockX
95s.
pickup?
Huh?
Was that a StockX pickup?
Oh, what?
A StockX pickup.
Was that a StockX pickup?
Oh, you're so funny. No, you know I'm bad.
Just fucking with you, JoJo. I'm just fucking with
And
you.
then when we say that, people think that I was doing some shiesty shit, like I was trying to sell some fake shoes. Like, damn.
Nah, they just fucked over JoJo. I don't know what happened with that.
What you caught, Rhett?
Man, you know, I'm gonna drop a video. I don't care. I'll say what it is. Nobody's gonna know which pair I picked up, but finally got my 20s. You know what I'm saying? Bid on StockX on them things. Somebody was fighting me for them things, bro. I was like, damn, bro, y'all fight me for a pair of 20s? I was like, damn. Back and forth for like 2 days, man.
Dude, I grabbed me some Travis Scotts finally.
Got a hold of press.
Oh,
We got
what?
Shannon Wright. Shannon Wright, he want bars, man. He just dropped that dub in that super chat.
Man, if you drop a dub, I got 5 on it. Pass it back, I got 10 on it. Pass it back again. That's that dub on it. Bars.
You're making me think it's possible for me to drop some bars.
It is. You just hey, but yeah, I dropped the Travis Scotts. What about you, Mr. International?
Honestly, yo, this last week was weak, no pun intended. Like, I didn't really cop nothing. Like, what came out? Mellows came out, which is straight, but I'm not gonna go in at 225 for those. And then maybe something else dropped too. Oh, the PGs did drop. I was asleep, so you know that's on me.
Yeah,
I was
they did
asleep.
drop.
But I think like out of everything, like the white PGs was the only thing. Other than that, yo, I've been chilling. Like I've been chilling. I think the last shoe that I copped from 2018 was probably the Yeezys, or I did get the Purple Lobsters. I just didn't make the video yet. It's on the way. So.
It's some heat and roll. I see a donation. What it said, Dunn?
You got Ricardo Vallejo. He donated $1.99. He said, "What's everyone drinking?" Shit, I'm drinking Apple Crown.
Hey, Ricardo, you must be a part of the show because we were just about to get into that. Is Bacardi Bull here tonight or regular Bull?
We gotta have a mixture, but I will for the chat. You know, I do have the bottle still, so.
Is that the same bottle from the video?
Yes, same bottle. Same bottle. I'm put a little bit.
No, you gotta sip it from the bottle.
We got Bacardi Bull. What you sipping on, Retro?
Man, I got a little personal of this Hennessy privilege, man.
Jojo, what you sipping on?
I guess I'm being the only healthy one, and I'm drinking water, my bougie water.
I'm drinking that shit.
The chat says sake.
You racist mother.
Damn, man, that's some racist shit.
Who said
hey, Steve Freeman.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, don't ban him. It's funny.
I'm just fucking. Well, I don't even think nobody said sake.
Fucking sake. Who the hell said that? Who the hell said
I don't drink sake.
Like?
I drink Jameson. But not sake.
But yeah, back at this here, man. We got Bull1TRC. When I think of Bull, I think editing. How long have you been doing it, Bull?
Editing, like, I would say actually editing, like 2013. So, and a lot of that time, I've only been editing on, now that I think about it, laptops. Like, I literally, what you guys are seeing right now is where my desktop is at, and I just got this desktop. So I've been editing on a laptop since the whole time, basically. I've been editing on a high-powered laptop, but now having this desktop is going to help me out a lot, bro. A lot. But yeah, I mean, as far as editing goes, probably like 2013. I remember sitting, when I used to do the feature fit videos on my old laptop, I would sit there for hours and hours and hours on like a 3-minute video. Those were the worst. It was the worst. It
seemed like editing is like hard. Like, I be seeing people like do it, and I'm like, dang, it looks so complicated.
I mean, go ahead. I was gonna say it's not. I wouldn't say it's complicated. It's just like something that is not gonna be exactly fun. But if you want your videos to look the best and just have some type of your own kind of flair to it, it's just something you're gonna have to do.
How long does it take you to edit your video? How long does it take you to edit like a video?
Depends. What type of video we talking about? Like let's say in general, what type of video? Like unboxing is usually pretty easy, depending on how I'm doing it. Clothing hauls take a lot of times because I have to shoot the clothes on me. I shoot the top down. I had to talk about them as well. So I would say clothing hauls take the most time, and then the second most would be probably like list videos, just because you can make it fast. It's kind of like a heat or hype in a way. But editing, like just putting a picture in and adding the little bit of like shadow to it and having the numbers with all these different effects on the numbers, that slows the editing process down. So what helps is like making a template. Just make yourself templates, and you can always just go back and copy and paste certain things. That's what I do.
I know nothing about
We got
editing videos, so
Ill Real want more bars, Skinny. He just dropped a donation.
What Ill Will dropped?
Ill Will drop. It don't matter what he dropped. He dropped that donation because he want them bars. He dropped $2.
Oh, you made it sound like he didn't donate nothing.
No, I'm saying. I dropped hey, I'm about to drop the bars for him. What was his name?
Ill Real.
Ill Real. I dropped heat for 99. I'm lukewarm for 50. I'm medium lukewarm for $22. I'm straight up cold. Bars.
Okay, Skinny, that made no damn sense.
Jojo said she gonna call it like she see it, cuz.
That was lame.
Yeah, you could do better. You spit some better bars than that.
I was naming off the money call because Dunn said, what's the difference between the bread? So I was like, I'm hot for 99. I'm lukewarm for 50.
I see what you tried there.
It was garbage. It was garbage. But before we go any further, man, and get deep down into the nitty gritty of this thing, as Frank would say, what are you rocking, Bull? You got on some sample?
Yeah. This is a sample hoodie that has not dropped yet, and then this is like an old Commonwealth hat that I get questions about all the time. This shit's super old. But
is that a 101? Because I see an AK-47 on it.
It's not a 101. It's gonna be dropped in the future.
Are you trying to pick at me, Bull? Because I got threatened, Bull.
Nah. But I seen there was some arms shown, and I just thought it would be fitting to come on the show. You know.
I only saw a broom. I only saw a broom on that video. I don't know what you're talking about.
Salute the sample. Y'all going on over there and get it. Punch in code Bull1TRC and you get your discount and punch in Tony D2 and get your discount. But now we're going to get to this here special segment y'all all know as Eggplant of the Week, and it's sponsored by Bars Clothing line. As you see, I got the hat here. You can go over to Bars and use code Mr. Skinny and get free shipping. Or if you're already buying a lot, I think over 100 is free shipping already. You can use code the Retro Wiz Kid, and how much they'll get off Wiz?
Use Wiz Kid, save 15%.
You can say Wiz Kid and save 15%. So it's either or. You know what I'm saying? They know where the love coming from. Anytime Live. Salute. And we got to get into this here Eggplant of the Week. The Eggplant of the Week. Where is my file at?
He gonna turn it off so he can read.
He about to read a whole essay. He about to read a thesis statement with that essay.
Wait a minute. Before you go into that spicy noodle, who is this spicy noodle? If you don't know who the chick is on the panel, bro, you've been up under a rock. I'm just saying. He said, who's the Asian chick? Do we really gotta say? I'm just saying. I'm
just some random Asian chick on here.
I guess. Man been up on the rock, man.
That drinks sake. That drinks sake apparently.
That's a racist bastard who said that.
I gotta let the chat get with his ass. Y'all tell him who she is. I ain't even entertaining that.
Hey, are y'all ready for this?
Read your thesis statement, sir.
Eggplant of the Week this week goes to none other than Davy McFly, 2 Y's. Unless you've been living under a rock. You know, New Year's Eve, I went live to thank the Skinner Gang for an amazing year and all the accomplishments we did, and to let them know that this here wouldn't be possible without y'all. And after that, and after I was done, I invited a crew of YouTubers for a kickback. Everything was going smooth until an unexpected guest from the notorious Damn D happened. Everybody basically kept the same energy, except 2 people. But for the sake of this eggplant, we'll keep the discussion on Mr. McFly. Apparently, the bird box is real because Mr. 2 Wise Eyes glossed over and he created clout chasing suicide. He kissed Damn D's ass so much, a hashtag went viral on YouTube. Let Skinny speak. Now, everybody chases a little clout, but it's etiquette to it, Too Wise. I can only imagine if it was Kais that was on. Or for that matter, our guest tonight, Bull1TRC. Oh, I forgot. He's kissed Bull's ass already enough. But the etiquette on your channel, you do what you want. But on mine, when my hand goes up, your mouth gets shut, damn it. He kissed so much Damn D ass that when Damn D shit, he told him what he had for dinner. Too Wise, face it. You'll risk it all for clout, my guy. And that's okay, because that wasn't what got you Eggplant of the Week. But this was. You claim you try to squash beef and avoid drama, but you're always behind the scenes trying to get the barbecue started. My Twitter wasn't even active until you told me Retro was talking about me. Then you practically begged me to give the Eggplant to Skip Goes Hard for weeks. But the nail in the coffin was Shumanati. The only reason I knew Shumanati was in the altercation with the female is because of you. You leaked the timestamp out to me. Too Wise, come on. You invited me to the barbecue. Oh, McFly, you've been found out, my brother. I should have known your ass was fake when you told me I don't go live for my subs. Fuck the subs. I only go live for the donation. And this type of individual, I must keep away from the skinny game. Too Wise, take this Eggplant and your weak ass instrumental and get the full straight like that, as Super Duper would say. Too Wise, this Eggplant is for you. All right, now we're back. Thank you for Balls for sponsoring that Eggplant. And now, questions for Bull. Retro.
Yes,
All right, so everybody, y'all know it's about that time when we do the questions. So in the chat, y'all can drop questions that y'all would like to ask Bull, as well as we have questions that we're going to ask on the panel, which starting off, Bull, just like how we did Tony, what are some of the shoes that you're expecting or shoes that you want to cop this year that are anticipated on your list?
I would say, I mean, are we only sticking to this year or just anything I'm trying to grab?
No, anything.
Anything you're
It can be a
trying to grab.
brand,
Okay,
it can be this, just anything.
So I definitely say I need those Volt Off-Whites. The Volt Off-Whites for sure. The Volt Off-White Air Force Ones. Those I definitely want because I missed out on those. Another one this year, depending on, I mean, the Travis Scott ones are cool and I would like those, but I really would like to get either the purple floors would be a fire if they actually drop, but the gray ones as well. Like one of those would be great. The light bone fear gods, obviously. Union ones, both pairs, obviously. I still need to get the calls fours in gray. It's a lot of stuff that I do not have that I'm waiting to get. I'm trying to like reference some of my list because there was a couple shoes that I left off, but I would say for the most part that I can think of right now, that would probably be it. Cool Gray 4s. Wait, hold on. Let me fast forward a little bit. 2019 is here. Cool Gray 4s, Bread 4s, a new pair of Bread 11s.
Yes, sir.
I can't even think. It's a lot of stuff dropping that I'm probably gonna be trying to get. There's a lot of weak shit.
Speaking of stuff that's dropping, didn't mean to cut you off, Bull, but speaking of stuff that's dropping, you lucky son of a gun, you got a pair of Fear of Gods, a real pair.
Oh no, it wasn't luck. It was not luck. My pockets got them shits and they were hurt. They were hurt. They were definitely hurt. But
so
I just go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, so what would you say to people who think, because we're not gonna sugarcoat it. Retro told me earlier before the podcast, he told me and Dunn and JoJo earlier before the podcast, we just can't sugarcoat this. It's not like you're not the second biggest African-American sneaker YouTuber and you're about to hit a mill. And what you say to people who automatically think that the brand, all your shoes are free?
I mean, the first thing I can say is
or that you feel entitled
I would say that
Because you're Bull1TRC.
I would say that they don't watch the videos because I know we touched a little bit on this, but I say they don't watch the videos because there's been time and time again where people are like, why don't you just, people were like, oh, this dude's still out here camping for shoes. Oh, he's still doing this. Is like, yes, like I used to do that all the time. It's not a problem for me to go do that, but it can be annoying and a thing when I'm out here running around trying to get the shoes, and I told y'all, and I don't want to name homie, I don't want to name drop him on it because I don't want it to seem like I'm attacking him because I'm not. But let's just say the Nigel Sylvester ones was a shoe that I went out for. I had to go buy a fucking BMX bike. I had to fit it into my car, which does not fit BMX bikes in it, but I fit it in there, and I literally was
I'm gonna put the
driving to
card
the
up there to
spot.
that video, by the way.
You said what?
I said I'm gonna put the card up there to that video, by the way.
Oh, that's I appreciate that. I had to literally drive with my trunk halfway open, holding the bike's front wheels so it doesn't slide out the back. I get to the spot and I have to line up. I sit there and wait for a little bit. It starts raining, and then I have to do a trick on the BMX bike to get my Nigel Sylvesters. Now, after all of that I just said, I get my video out. I turn around, I look on YouTube, and I mean, my friends, I would say my friends, are just like, hey, got some new packaging, guys. JB, they just sent me these new Nigel Sylvesters. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you. That's it. After I've just put in the work. But what I will say about that is that I think that's the difference between me and some of my friends are, you know, I don't know, you said how to explain it. But I think that's the difference, that I still go out and get shoes. I still go out and like make sure that like I can't find, if I need a shoe, I'm gonna go camp for it, or I'm gonna pay the money. I paid the money for the fear of God.
I respect that. I respect that. You do what you gotta do to get your cop. I respect that.
But now, we had a conversation when Tony was on.
Yeah.
And the same conversation Damn D reacted to on his channel. It was African American sneaker YouTubers compared to white sneaker YouTubers.
Yeah.
And not in a racist way, but as far as the brand.
Yeah.
Like you will see like white YouTubers like a gift. But I also see Josh Slade and he get the Nike sent me da. So I mean to offset it, we do see like more white sneaker YouTubers, and Kais is not white, but I'm just saying like more white sneaker YouTubers that's like Jordan Brand sent me.
Well, I think it's also that there's things that I'm pretty sure, I wouldn't say hurt my chances of getting certain things, but if you think about it, like I just made a fucking video, or I make videos every week where I go in on sneakers that I don't fuck with all the time. Or when I do trash and all the heater hype every week, and I'm honest about my opinion. And if some shit is garbage, I say it's fucking trash. And if I like it, I say I like the sneaker. And then people will tell me that the sneaker I like is fucking trash. But you gotta think about it from, and I don't know if this hurts me or not because I'm being honest, from a brand standpoint, if Jordan sees me saying that, oh, every new sneaker that we're dropping is trash, maybe they're like, fuck that nigga, I don't want to send him nothing.
Right.
Right.
I'm not calling all our shoes trash.
Exactly. But the thing is about that's different is that I don't say that everything is trash. I wanted those, usually I don't ever ask for favors usually, but I asked a favor for someone I know from unions. And I was told that there were none left. And a week or two after that text or after that message, unions appear at Jumpman 23 in LA.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any unions, buddy. I was told that there was no one left, but it could have been, you know, it's just one of those things. And I can't sit here and dwell on those things. I can talk about it, and it's funny to look in hindsight. I can be salty a little bit. Matter of fact, like, a little bit, because I am a little salty about that. But I think that can be something too that may hurt my channel, is that I go in and I just had a fucking video where I'm just talking shit about sneakers, drinking a big bottle. Like that might not be brand friendly. You feel me?
Well, Bull, when I see,
I don't know.
First of all, I forget to this question. Chaotic Kicks. I seen the lick. Thanks for it, bro. Turn it into a brick. But but Bull, what I was gonna say is, let's just keep it plain, man, and funky, man. Let's keep it plain and funky. Let's keep it plain and funky. From everything I've seen from you on
Shannon
sneaker
White want
YouTube.
JoJo to drop bars. He dropped the dub. He want to hit some bars from JoJo.
Okay, we're gonna get to that, Shannon. We're gonna get to that, Shannon. Hold Shannon White right after this question. Okay, Bull, we're gonna get right into this, man, because from what I see to you, you just as clean cut as a self-filer. Yeah, you might take a drink of Bacardi every now and then. But I noticed, do you think skin tone has something to do with it? Because
I mean,
your right-hand man is a little bit lighter than you, and he gets a lot of shoes from Champs.
I mean, I get shoes from Champs too, so I wouldn't even trust me, man. The Champs thing, that I wouldn't even put that. The homie, he knows who he is, and he does everyone well who asks of him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I would say with history, I guess, with stuff like this, lighter versus darker tones, I guess the lighter tones, yeah, but I don't know. I don't want to get into that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I, at the same time, like, I don't know, maybe it's thing, maybe it's not. But I mean, if you see, like, most, I don't want to say darker cultures create the culture, but we have, a certain influence. You know what I mean? People want to wear what the rappers wear.
Only reason why I asked that, Bull, is because, like I said, I watch videos. I watch bigger YouTube videos, and I place videos in different categories. Like, no offense to anybody on this panel, no offense to anybody watching, but like my videos, I'm gonna just say I place your videos, Kais, Tony D, Cousteau, for different like editing, and I'm like, Bull's right up there with everybody. And I even seen you pull out a fucking drone in a video and was like, yo, I just got the drone. I'm about to get you aerial footage. But it made me, you know what I'm saying, want to do it. I think that's when y'all had went down to, don't quote me if I'm wrong, StockX. And y'all did a little, and then you shot off the party. But damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say. So I'm gonna kick these bars for who said who was it? JoJo dropped some bars.
But Channing Wright. Oh, Channing Wright. That's the second time he done donated tonight.
JoJo drop some bars for Channing right now.
I can't drop no bars. It's gonna make no sense.
Bars. It
like
won't
you.
make no sense.
He want to hear
but
you,
I'll
JoJo.
drop bars because it's dense. It's not dunce, but it's dense. Where is your hat? That is dunce.
Oh my God. Okay, that was a little bit better.
Now back to Bull. I remember now. Not the light skin, dark skin thing, but like I said, maybe it's the Bacardi and stuff like that. I kind of feel like you if I got to change it up. But what does it feel like being one of the only men in America that has LeBron James' number in your iPhone?
I don't have LeBron's number in my iPhone. Do not have that number.
What's the most famous NBA player that you ever met?
That I met, I guess it would be Kyle Kuzma. I don't know. Someone asked me, was I still working with the NBA? Yes, I am. But I guess it would be Kyle Kuzma. But all those guys, I met Kyle Kuzma, Clint Capella, Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre, when I did that interview for anyone that did watch it, Kelly Oubre was probably like my best interview just because we had a lot of stuff in common. And I hate that they cut a lot of that stuff out of there. Kelly Oubre, Alan Crabb, and then I'm forgetting one. Josh Richardson in Miami. He was super cool. So yeah.
Now I got this here question, then I'm gonna let Retro go back with the questions from him in the chat. But how do you feel when you know you've been putting in work, sneaker work? I'm talking about sneaker work, what NBA players play in, sneaker work, and you just laid out the line of people that you did interviews with. And those some good names, Kyle Kuzma and those guys, and those were some dope videos, but then you sit back and see a Cash Nasty or a Jester the Laser, and they interviewing Paul George and getting Paul George backpacks. How does that make you feel as a sneaker YouTuber? Because not taking another away from them, they make great content. But I'm just saying, shouldn't sneaker YouTubers get priority over just, I guess you would say, content creators, regular creators?
I mean, you gotta think about views factor into that. You know what I mean? Like, the thing with Cash and maybe Jester, like, if Paul George has a PlayStation sneaker. You know what I mean? They play 2K and shit on a PlayStation, probably.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So that makes sense. And that's another thing, like, that makes sense. And that's one thing that people haven't talked about is like seeding and opportunities for certain people that don't make sense. You know what I mean? Like that makes sense. Cash, who plays 2K and all that, to be with Paul George, get the PlayStation, Paul George shoes, that definitely makes sense. Bull getting sent the Travis Scott 4s from Nike and Jordan brand, that makes sense. That didn't happen though, but that makes sense.
I was just about to ask, did that happen?
But that makes sense. Those things make sense. You know what I mean? It's just, I guess you just can't. They're not gonna keep up with us like that. But yeah, I'm. It's not fair. At the end of the day, it's not gonna be fair. But I think with that in particular, it is what it is, bro. A lot of the people that are higher than us, like the gamers and stuff, they watch our channels to get the for lack of better words, drip. Like they watch us. Like they watch us to get that. You know what I mean? Then they get the info, they put it on, and then it's cool. I mean, it's fun. I'll influence from the back. It's okay. That's fine.
What you got, Retro?
All right, so one of the questions came from, I got to go back up to the top because we normally bounce back and forth from the panel then to the chat. It came from Steve Freeman, I believe, and he wanted to know how many starter jackets do you have?
I probably only got like 3 to 5. Probably like 3 to 5 left. 3 to 5 left. Probably something like that. I got a lot more vintage tees than I have jackets. So.
Okay. Skinny, you already asked that question. So another question that we have. So, and we talked a little bit about this, and I just wanted you to elaborate, everyone. So, as you see in the back, I keep my shoe boxes, and they look at you. They see you keep your shoe boxes. Are you going to drop fronts, or how do you feel about them drop front boxes?
For me, I like the boxes. I think it gives my background and my setup a little bit different. If you were been following me or been watching me from like what was I gonna say? If you've been watching me since like a long time ago when I was in my parents' house on top of the garage or whatever, like I tried to replicate that setup in this new setup. So with that, I like the shoe boxes. I like being able to look and say, okay, that's a 3 box, that's a 5 box, Kobe 8 box. This is that. I like that, and I get the appeal of drop front boxes. Some people might think it looks cleaner, but to me, I like the boxes, bro. I like the boxes. I like keeping them all together, and I think it's just, I don't know, it gives it more of a story having the box to go with them. Like, why am I gonna buy the Fear guys and then toss the box and all the good shit away that's inside? That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. It look like you damn near in the same spot. So I feel you when you say you tried to replicate the shit. It looked like the same spot to me. You feel me?
I tried to get that same feel back.
College vibe.
I really like how it's set up.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that is what it is. And actually, I don't know if anyone's gonna get it because I've been reading. IO keeps asking me, so I wanted to get to it because I'm pretty sure it would come at some point. IO was basically saying, why did I start my YouTube channel as a fake sneaker reviewer?
Oh, we gotta get to that. We're gonna get
We're gonna get to it. Okay,
yeah,
so IO, we got you. Relax. We got you.
We're gonna
Even though your question is incorrect.
Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that.
We're gonna get to it. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Retro. Retro, you still there? Well, let me take over for Retro for a minute then. Since Retro seemed like he blacked out a little bit. Let's just get to it, Bull. Was you dipping and dabbing in some shady shoes, UA shoes? Is that how you got started?
So, let's get it. So we can read, so everyone can get it. So, when I started my channel, and you can still see it to this day, when I first started it, it was regular shit. I picked up some pennies, which I still have. I mean, I still have these shits. They're right here. Hold on, because I got them.
Y'all like to get it, y'all. That's the realest shit y'all been wanting.
There's a video super old, and I was looking at this shoe right here. This is back when I worked at YMCA. The half cents, the penny half cents. This shoe retail for $180, and I was just like, yo. While working at the YMCA, I was like, do I want to spend $180 on this? I looked up a guy named Sneaky's blah 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 blah. Start my YouTube channel. So what has ended up happening was when I was younger, I had an opportunity with these shady ass Chinese sites to just get free shit. And yes, some of this shit was fake, the whole UA shit, all that. But as a younger dude, I was trying to get as many shoes as I
How old
can.
would you say is young?
Right. That's what I was just about to ask. How old were you at the time, bro?
Let me think. 2012. I was.
Was you still in high school?
I would say right there, I believe, because 2011, yeah, but basically at the end of high school, I would say.
Oh, get the fuck out of town.
What?
No, I'm just saying, you're a young kid. You trying to
you ain't got no
for the low.
money. You ain't got
You're
no
on the
money to buy
budget.
no J's and
This
shit.
is my thing. This is my thing. I was a young guy. I had an opportunity, and I was trying to make some money so I could get more sneakers. Like, I'm trying to make more videos. And a lot of times what I was doing was just taking them and comparing them or doing whatever. But the thing is, the thing that people don't like, and I think one of the things that people will always bring up, no matter how much success I get, no matter how much I make every single video going out to the mall, and someone's always gonna bring it back and say, well, wait, that guy was a fake sneaker reviewer. Why is he doing this? Why is he at All-Star Weekend? But the thing is that I didn't start off doing that. I started off going to the mall, buying my shoes, recording on a trash ass Android phone. It was the Android X or something like that with 720p. That really wasn't 720p. And I think that's the misconception, is that people say that I started off doing fakes, but that's incorrect information. I started off doing regular shit. China came in and said, hey, we will send you free shoes and help you make some money. I said, you know what? I would like more shoes and I would like a little bit more money. So let's do it. But then they got to a point.
Have you ever sold a UA without telling them it's UA?
No, you have to. You have to do that. You have to do that. That's the thing that I think I had future vision with, because that's a killer. That's a killer, because what can end up happening is, let's say even a month from now, someone can bring it up like, oh, Bull sold me this shoe off of Bull's Bodega. Not recent at all, not nothing. But that's another thing. People can just fabricate some shit and say, oh, he did this or he did that. I didn't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was definitely the difference. That was definitely some difference. But it was something that I did. I don't shy away from it. And I'm glad that he asked it. Now people have a better understanding of what happened. But I also realized that to continue to grow, that was something that I had to get rid of. That was something that I could not continue to do if I want to grow and actually work with the companies. So we let that go. We let free shoes go. We let money go. We let that shit go. But it has gotten us, a lot of us, or not a lot of us, but people who were associated with it, in a way better position. That would have been, if I was still trying to do that to this day, my channel would have been kept getting, it would have got clapped, and then it's a whole bunch of bullshit with that I didn't want to, no pun intended, that I didn't want to deal with. So there you go.
Go ahead, keep going. You have some more to say?
Oh, I mean, no, that's basically it. I mean, if that's how you feel, and that's, there's your answer. You feel me? Y'all see all the work I put in.
I remember an old video I saw, because like when you hear, like Bull sold fakes, you automatically go back and punch in Bull and fakes on YouTube, and the only thing I ever saw was a video with you with some slides, and you was like, oh, these shit is fake, but fuck them, I'm gonna wear these shit anyway. That's probably your most infamous statement. Like, when everybody bring up Bull and fakes, they always associate that video with.
It was like some cool gray LeBron 9 slides.
But it looked like you was in high school when you said that. Like, yo, shit, I don't give a fuck. I'm just walking around.
The craziest shit about this YouTube shit is that people come to me and be like, man, it's just crazy that they come to me with like the stupid shit, because they be like, oh, I remember when I dropped the 13th video and the homie Paul Cantu, super great guy, good guy. Somebody's like, oh, why are you copying Paul Cantu with the third videos? I'm like, bruh, you must be new to this YouTube shit, because you don't even know who Professor Snap, Iceman, DP the Truth. It was some other guys that it's just way back.
Soul Collector.
Soul Collector. I mean, you guys got Sneak Geeks, Air Randy, like all that shit that happened.
Soul Collector.
So all way back. Like, these people have not been here for that long, which is just amazing me. I have a video right now of how to repair snapbacks, and I just got home from school, my ATC, I got my tie on and shit with a old ass vintage hat that I got from the thrift store. 20-minute little video that I put together with my phone, how to just fix a vintage hat and do that. So I don't know. Maybe I'm ranting a little bit, but I just been doing this shit. So
be fresh. Thank you, bro. numero uno. Uno, numero. Salute.
What?
Hey,
Why
but
did you say that? Oh, you're spitting
he
a bar. I'm sorry.
donated. He
Oh,
donated. He
sorry.
donated. Hey, but Bull, you and Tony D, how did y'all meet?
Literally was through the Skyping and shit. Like there was literally a group of people that was on Skype that would like talk sometimes behind the scenes about like the whole rep shit, but just sneakers as well. And throughout that group of people, Tony was just like, we were talking back and forth. We just talked shit about YouTube, sneakers, and whatever. He was like, yo, you should come out to Atlanta. And like looking in hindsight, that was kind of weird. Like it's like kind of weird, like to be talking to somebody on Skype, and then they be like, yo, you should come through, bro. But in the new age is not. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. Like I'm going to Atlanta. Like I'm gonna chill with Tony and we just gonna just see what happens.
Hell
And
yeah.
I mean, I went to Atlanta, chill with Tony. That video is still up on the channel. Tony had his little dreads. I had fuck, I don't even know. I don't remember, man. It was a long time ago, man. It was a long time
I
ago.
remember that video though.
But it was cool and it was fun and it was regular. And after that it was just like, yo, come back out. And then whatever I met like D Money and like DJ Jesse, you know, everybody out there in Atlanta, Dia, you know, everybody, even more people out there now, but I'm talking about way back. And that is what it was. Our basically brothers, just no bloodline. That's it.
Don Ed Life, $4.99. About to run out and get a platinum Bud Light. 99.4. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. 99.4.
This man.
But yeah, Bull. Hey,
Triple
everybody
J,
that's in here,
Triple J
we
just
got
dropped.
600. We got 619 people in here. Hit that like button so it can spread out, man, so we can get everybody. Check out Bull live. Who else just dropped, Done?
Triple J.
Triple J. Triple J. I only got one J, but it's wet. You already know I smoke it light. It's straight up dro. Bars. But now, Bull, we're going to get into them bars really brings us up into something.
Ooh.
If you got bars, you have to have a good DJ. How did you feel when y'all had one of the dopest podcasts back in the day? It was called
Gloves Off.
Gloves Off. Gloves Off.
Gloves
it was
Off
you,
was dope,
Bacardi.
man.
It was you,
Yeah,
Bacardi Bull, and Deputy Dickwad. And if you don't know who Deputy Dickwad is, y'all have to go back, and y'all are not real fans of this crew. But somebody dropped something real quick before I'll get into this question because it's important. Shannon Wright, all day, all night. Is it gonna be Clemson or Alabama? Tigers, that's right. we getting into this here. Bull DJ Dales. Gloves Off. I think it was you, Deputy Dickwad, and Rob Dollar, and DJ Dales, a famous episode. And DJ Dales was like, Bull, I'll slap the shit out of you. How did you feel when it was like...
I was watching that shit that night.
How did you feel when a 40-year-old man pressed you over the internet and said that he was going to slap the shit out of you?
When you say it like that, it's funny. But when I look back at that situation, and just like the podcast in general, it was a funny moment, but I definitely handled it wrong. But at the same time, like, I just wasn't going to be sat there and spoken to like I'm someone's child. You feel me?
Facts.
So I was just like, listen, bro, like I'm not gonna do nothing to you. If I see you, it's gonna be whatever. We're not doing nothing, bro. Like, so I don't understand why all this energy is being thrown out. Facts. And you know, at the time, Rob kind of was like, yo, like you ain't doing nothing to Bull. And I didn't even need that, but I appreciate Rob in that aspect saying that. But I mean, it just is what it is, you know what I mean? And I think we both moved past it. I haven't spoken to him in a while. The last time I spoke to him was like on Twitter when I made that rant about the Travis Scott 4s, and he had commented on my channel like, wow, this guy acts like he kind of started Travis Scott's like whole career, delusion. He didn't say I was delusional, but you know, something to that aspect. You know what I mean?
Subliminal shit.
But he commented right on my YouTube page on the video, so I took it to Twitter and kind of like posted it and was like, damn, like Dels, I didn't even know we were on this. And he kind of commented like, "Oh wow, you're in your feelings. You're coming to Twitter to talk about this and show everybody." I was like, "Bro, you commented publicly on a channel on YouTube
Right.
that
Lay your
people come to
ass
watch."
down, Dale. Lay your ass down, Dale.
But
This shit
but
done went
but the
past you.
but the thing is, I still to this day I respect Dells as someone who is an OG who has been doing it for a long time and who's really into sneakers. And I may not always drop. Well, sometimes I do and do not. But I was watching his videos. He unboxed like some Pumas, the Transformer. He talked about his favorite sneakers, and I still watch Dell's videos to this day because I still think there's an aspect of it that is real, like a real sneakerhead saying, "This is my favorite shoe. I like the storytelling behind this and that," and I still watch it. I almost wanted to drop a comment, but I just didn't want it to be like, oh, now he's doing this or not. I just didn't want anything. But I mean, if Dell's watching this, yes, I still watch Dell's channel, and I still respect him. And I mean,
Well,
people can feel
well,
how they want to feel about the situation,
well,
but
I'm gonna say this, and these words represent me and nobody else on this panel, just me. But when I look at people like DJ Dale and Jumpman Boston, because I'm not gonna say when I look at these niggas, because these niggas is just subliminal. I'm gonna put a name on it. When I look at cats like this, I'm not saying them, but I'm just using them as an example. And then I go into today's age and I see the Bone Thugs and Harmony and the Migos shit. And basically I feel like the biggest bridge is like I'm an older guy. But if you come at a guy who's not doing it how we did it and like, oh, what the fuck wrong with these here young niggas, this and that. We was the creators of this shit. Obviously, or now it's you getting money, you like, oh, what the fuck this motherfucker, old motherfucker talking about? I'm getting money. That motherfucker wasn't getting no money. And then that's where the hatred comes in. Instead of, I feel like more like me as a guy, well, I work around younger guys, you know, I'm a barber, I'm around different type of guys, but I always felt like being older was more like understanding. Once you lose the understanding of the younger generation, then you should just move. But as long as you can understand, like, hey, Bull, I used to wear Levi's and my jeans, my denim used to swallow my shoes. And you say, well, Skinny, you don't have to wear that, man. This here is the reason why we wear skinnies, but I don't wear skinnies, but I wear this and that so we can show your shoes. I think
yeah,
that would bridge the gap instead of people like, oh, these motherfucking niggas around here wearing skinny jeans and shit, like
yeah,
motherfucking this and that. Instead of just having an open forum and being like, yo, because at the end of the day, y'all are gonna be the stars, and then like Bull, when you get there, it's gonna be another generation under you. And if we show you love, that'll show you how to be like, yo, y'all, you cats coming up here, these guys
yeah.
didn't. And that was my whole thing with DJ Dales and that. Not saying that he did it, but I felt like at that time his channel was dying and he was trying to find a way to spark it. And he was just like, hey, yo, young nigga, like, you know, behind the scenes, it was some shit like, we've been doing this. Me and the Jumpman bosses and this, and these young niggas coming up getting money. I'll slap the shit out you, Bull. And
Well,
Tony, if you don't like it, I'll slap you.
well, I feel like too that when we called him, when I called him, I think he was I think he was drinking or something. You know what I mean? It didn't seem like he was
That can do it. We seen that.
I mean, I'm just saying he didn't really seem like he was of regular state of mind. So I give him that as well. But I definitely can see that too, like just being more open to the newer generation. Why speak down on them instead of just bigging them up and saying, "Oh well, I might not fuck with that. Maybe you want to do this," or share some knowledge instead of just
exactly not like a sonning thing. Like you might like more like a friend, not even an uncle nephew thing. Like
But
you
I
know,
would
like
say
I take
this
respect.
though. Well, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I respect like younger guys, like, you know, rah be like, yo, Skinny, my uncle, this and that. But I mean, more like just a friend. Because at the end of the day, age is nothing nowadays, especially in the digital age. If you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, we older, but at the end of the day, if we all on YouTube, it's like, how can we just shut this here out? It's like, I see generations as like as they get old, they feel like the craft is gone. It's
Right.
not gone, it's still going. Just like Run DMC left, Migos here.
I mean, it's just a change. It's just a change, and I guess it'll never stop. But it's just one of those things. You know what I mean? It's just one of those
So we
things.
got some bars to give out. Starting out with Loyal Sub 99. Each one of y'all are gonna get a bar because I could link all of y'all in, but I won't do y'all like that because y'all donated separate. Lawyer Sub said, "Do you think Damn D's flu games were fake or factory flawed? And how can you tell the difference? Also, love the pod and shout out to my Bull1TRC. All right, loyal
Oh my
sub
goodness.
99. Loyal sub 99. I got 5 on it, a little dime. I got 10 on it, a 20 twin. Retro and done. Then my friendly friend. All right, let's go to the next one.
And when Skinny be doing that, y'all just imagine Skinny doing the eggplant of the week, how he reading them damn comments.
Hey, Swish Addict 23 dropped 5. He said this is a shot for Bull. So Bull, you gotta take a shot. And while Bull takes a shot of Bacardi, listen here. This is not Cardi. This is not Cardi. This is JoJo. And she is no hoe. And if you think that, then it's your mama, bro.
Ooh.
Damn, somebody call me a hoe. I can't see the chat.
And now D Price say what? I need you to have some bars pre-written. I don't pre-write. I'm like Jay-Z. I'm like Lil Wayne. Only pansies. Right. I'm real. Bars.
Oh,
and I think that's it. I think that, yeah, that's about it. Bull. Retro, hit him up, Bull. I mean, hit him up, Retro, because I got some questions at the end.
So one thing that I know a lot of people would like to know, what is your number, if you had to pick one sneaker in your collection, bro, just one, what would that shoe be that you would rock for the rest? If you didn't have no shoes in that collection, one shoe, bro.
One shoe to rock.
Your favorite shoe out of all of them. Should I say it like that?
Nah, I can't. I wouldn't do the Fear of Gods.
I thought you was gonna say that.
Nah, they're clean. They black. They work with a lot of outfits. But if I was to pick a shoe that I honestly really like, and I had to just be honest and not be like, oh, let me make sure I, pick the right shoe so people don't think this, and that. Acronym Prestos.
Ooh, the choice.
The black ones. The black ones.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I would stick with the Vault, even though they wouldn't work with every outfit. I'm sorry.
I want those.
You
can probably make it work with every outfit. You probably can.
That's real right there, bro. That's real.
I would just, and the reason I say that is because that's one thing I love about my own channel, and that I always try to keep with my channel is that I am me. And when I say I like a sneaker, if you don't like it, that's perfectly fine. I do this for a living. I talk shit about shoes sometimes, and people like that sneaker, and that's fine. I tell them to scream back at me in the comments. It's fine. But the thing is, I always try to make sure that my lists are my lists. Even when I was making my top list of the year, I found myself thinking like, oh shit, what are people going to think if I put this? People aren't going to like if I put that before this. But then I'm like, it's not their list.
I thought everybody's list was dope because it was a unique list.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point. But that's the whole point of the sneaker shit. So if someone was to ask me the question, like Retro asked me, it would be the Acronym Prestos. I have two pairs of Acronym Prestos. Ones that I wear, and then one of the Vault colorway. One that I wear, and one that's DS. And just to drive that point further home, I've almost sold that DS pair so many times, and as soon as I open that box, I just put them back. Nope. It's an expensive sneaker. It's some nice money, but once I sell it, I'll never have that clean pair once again. So, that would be my sneaker.
I'm still trying to get a pair.
You got something else, Retro?
Oh yeah. So, this is coming. This question ain't from nobody. This is coming from me. I want to know: does Bull smell those sneakers?
What?
What type of question?
Hey, everybody probably like, what the hell, Retro? Bro,
you smell your shoes?
When you first
smell your
open
shoes,
the box?
Yeah, when you freshly open up that damn box.
Yeah, there's a smell. There's a smell. You know what?
The way you asked.
That's what I was trying to. I was like, am I putting them on my feet? And then I'm like,
no. I said that wrong. I said that wrong.
Like, nah.
You sure did. I'm thinking, are you asking, does he sniff his shoes daily or something? Like shit.
Get that fresh pair of Retro ones, bro. Do you take a sniff out the box to be like, damn it?
Now let me be clear. I don't lift it to my face and sniff it. But when you open it up, when you
You
open
can
it
smell
up,
it.
when you open it
You
up,
can smell it.
you can still smell.
Hey,
I'm
smell
pretty
test
sure
approved by
it
Bull1TRC.
just depends on which shoe. And different shoes. I sound like a fucking weirdo, but different shoes have different
Different
smells.
They
smells.
do,
They do. No, they do.
Let's go.
They do.
I guess, I mean, y'all would understand that, but if I told somebody like, yeah, man, I love my shoes, man, you know, they have different smells, people be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Pools
But
smell
luckily,
different.
y'all understand what I'm saying.
All of them smell different.
Well, we about to hit you, Bull, with rapid
No,
fire.
they don't.
We,
They don't
we,
all
we
smell
gonna
it.
we're gonna hit you with rapid fire, Bull,
Get 'em.
and that's when we say a word and you say the first word that comes to your mind.
All right.
All right, and then after that, I got another question, but Bull, Off-White,
Nike,
sample,
fire,
Ooh.
Tony,
brother,
VA,
hometown.
marriage.
Not right now.
I got that, nigga. I got you, nigga.
Yeah.
I got you, nigga.
He didn't even know how to answer that. You saw that? He was like,
I was like,
wait a second.
that literally came out of nowhere, but I didn't want to just say nah, but not right now.
Not now. Yeezy.
Yeah, easy. That's an easy question.
No, I said Yeezy.
Oh, Yeezy?
Yeah.
My first word I thought was fuck, but I mean,
Damn.
they cool.
God.
They cool. But not as in fuck Yeezys, but like fuck what I even say about them. Because people hate on Yeezys for no reason nowadays. Like everyone loved Yeezys. Yeezy.
Everybody got Yeezys nowadays.
And now,
Not me. Not me.
Now, well, that's I commend you. But now you walk in the Foot Locker, you can pick up Yeezys on the shelf, and now people all of a sudden they don't like them no more.
Yeah.
But
they don't want them no more.
2019, I know Retro was gonna get to this, but 2019, we asked Tony this on the show. Where do you see sample?
Honestly, I think with sample, it's such a learning process. Like you would think that once you get it, it's like there's no problems, there's nothing, you know, it's just a formula. And once you get that formula, like it's kind of like not exactly a coast, but you have it. I think it's always a learning process, and there's always something new that you're going to encounter that could go wrong, or that you need to improve on, or that you want to improve on. You know, with a clothing brand, and I want to make that clear for anyone watching, because we carry it differently. There's merch to us, and then there is a brand, and we carry ourselves as a clothing brand, a label. You know what I mean? Not just something that that's why our clothes usually don't say like our names on it. That wasn't never the point. The point isn't to sell our name. Now we do have some stuff that's unreleased that we've been holding back that has our names on that we created independently.
Is that like the C hat you got on?
No. This is Commonwealth.
Cincinnati Bango?
No, it's actually no. It's a local spot called Commonwealth.
Oh, okay.
I go to a lot. Shouts out to them over there. But no, I think it's just learning all the time. You know, trying to do something new and keep up. Because with fashion and like clothes, you have to be ahead. Like spring and stuff is now. Our spring and summer is right now. It's not.
Do you and Tony see a possible sample anytime collab coming down the pipe sometime?
I don't know about that. I don't know, because once again, we don't want to brand. We don't want it to feel like. My thing is, I don't want it to feel like merch. That's my only thing. I do not want.
He answered the same way.
I don't want it to feel. I never want it to feel like merch. I want it to feel like a brand as something.
Because your stuff is high end. So really, are y'all seeing it as, can I say DTLR-ish?
No, I would just say it's kind of like whatever we're thinking that day, or if I have an idea.
Or is it Saks Fifth?
Nah. I would say in the middle of those. We're not undercover. I'm not Off-White. I'm not Heron Preston. I'm not doing that. That's not.
Speaking of Off-White, how do you feel about? It seems like everywhere I go now, Jordan brand, Nike, everything they design has a little bit of Virgil in it. Like the tracksuits, you'll see the
I mean,
going down. If you was Virgil, how would you feel?
I mean, if they paid me, then that's what it is.
Okay.
I mean, you did either a contract or whatever. Like, you got your money, and they said, "Hey, I want a little bit more of that."
But what about even off-brand spots that don't pay him? I mean, I use that as an example because I just noticed it was Nike, and of course Nike would do it. But
that just
like the
comes
Jordan
with
ones, the
popularity.
Rookie of the Years, and the Star Was Born, the little flip outs. That's obviously a
Okay.
Nike Virgil.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's something's popular, then people want it to sell.
And then the tags on the side of the Flint sixes that's coming out, which is more like a Levi tag, but
And
just
I'm not gonna
tags
lie, those Flints are like a really weird color, but I fuck with them. I actually like those. But I mean, yeah, it's just, I mean, it's clothing. It's like brands. Like they see what's popping. They're like, all right, people like this Virgil off-white shit. Let's drop. Like, look at the React Element 87. Like, look at, you have the Zoom Fly SP, which is still a great sneaker, but that shoe had that clear upper. And people always say when you talk about clear uppers, they bring up like, what was the Invisible Woman? Like back when like Forces were like clear, but it's a completely, it's different. Like the way they do it is different. I think it's a little bit better. That clear shit that they used to do with the like weird.
Yeah, that was some bullshit. Yeah,
I mean,
that was
honestly, like that's like that shit would fog up. I remember back when I was in middle school. I used to. That's why I call certain stuff like Bobos or like barbershop specials. There was a barbershop. I could get white Forces for $50 every time.
that was everywhere. That was that's what, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Spit it, bull.
But every summer I would go to Florida and visit my cousin. Before we left, before I even got on the plane, we stopped at the barbershop in the morning and got 2 pairs of Forces for $50. Now they were Fugazi, but they did the job, and they were $50. And back to the clear shit, I remember buying a clear pair of Air Jordan 7s. They were gray. They were no. They were gray. They were gray and red with clear shit on them. They were horrible, and they used to fog up and everything. I used to wear them all the time.
What you think about the Nike Epic Reacts, and then you see a goddamn Team Jordan with the same shit in the store? Do you be like, man, come on, man?
No, not really. Not really. Cause I mean, they just going off of, they try to sell. You know what I mean? Like certain stuff is to innovate, but once you see that this is working, they're like, all right, let's incorporate that into more stuff. That's why you see more shoes with this clear looking like thing. You even got Adidas, the Static Yeezys that just dropped, the 350 V2s, which I like, which are fire, which I have back here. I haven't done the video, but they're back there.
Let's see them.
Oh no, they're
I must say, Bull. My pockets are
still in the bag.
Exactly.
My pockets are $360 lighter because I saw your Yeezy Static 700 video. So thank you for that.
Well, I'm glad I can help you. That's the whole point. Like if I like a sneaker, I go out and I do.
God damn it, you really didn't help me, but since I got it, I did like it.
I slept on those, but then I see like everybody posting about them in videos. They actually look nice. Like I'm kind of mad.
That's my thing. Like people,
they are fire.
People gotta be individuals. Like, okay, the shoe might sit, but if you like it, then you like it. Go buy it. That's it. Why do you care? That was my thing. Like, I know that people are gonna look at this and be like, oh, they're not. If I drop a video, they're like, oh, wow, you got those? They were sitting in stores. You didn't get the statics, man. And they don't have Nair static, Nair nothing.
Can I ask
you 300 for the 300? I told Retro Wiz Kid this because I think he is very underrated at what he does. But you do the same thing, Bull. And when you did your Yeezy 700 static video, what made me buy it is you was like, yo, I don't know what they did at the toe, the aesthetics, but they made it more comfortable than the mauves.
Yeah.
And so if you watch my video, which I'm pretty sure you did about 10 or 11 times, but if you watch my video, it said, you know, at first when I took it out the box, I was like, I don't know how I feel about these. I think the Wave Runner is first, the Mauve second, and then third. But then when I tried them on my feet, the comfort-wise, they are number one. I don't know if it's because of the Ortholite, because you even put it in your video. This is an Ortholite sole instead of the other one. I just think the whole construction of the shoe with them stitching the tongue instead of the band, and then the Wave Runners didn't even have no band. I don't know what it was. It was comfortable, but I mean, stuff like that, you don't get credit for it. Just like we was telling Tony D, he took Snipe in the store in Soul Play, and they was blindfolded, and he knew every damn shoe in there just by touch.
Mm-hmm.
He memorized the whole store. See, it's stuff like that that goes unnoticed when y'all making videos, because it's people that's like, oh, they good already. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But this is how y'all earned y'all subs, by being able to, yo, I'm more than this. I love shoes. Like, a lot of people think that y'all just hype beasts, y'all just go out review shoes, but y'all actually like shoes, like the construction of the shoe.
But the craziest thing about that review is that I worked at breakneck speeds to get that video out that night before it dropped. I got that shoe at like 4 p.m. the day before. So I did not have any on feet shot, and you know it gets dark early, and I like to shoot outside.
Exactly.
So if you notice that on that specific review, I was inside with all the B-roll. All the B-roll was shot from inside. I don't know if you noticed that. You probably wouldn't notice it because it's just regular. But I literally got.
I noticed that. I can definitely tell you that.
So I got that shoe at 4 p.m. I had to come home, shoot on feet with all the shit, do all that. Then I had to shoot the talking part. Then I had to shoot all the B-roll and make sure it was still to the quality standards as it usually would be. And I know some people might think, okay, let's look at the time frame. Maybe I posted that video about 11:30, 12. Maybe I posted it late. So I got this shoe at 4 p.m. No video footage of it. And I didn't even do video footage of me getting the shoe. I just got it because I had to do my thing to get it. So I got it. Okay. So then I came back, and out of that time frame, I got a full review done. Now that might seem easy to some people. People might say like, oh, 4 to 11. Yeah, that was like what, 7 hours? All right, well, yeah, 7 hours. How do you not get a shoe review done in 7 hours? That shit's easy, bro. Like, it's nothing. But but what I noticed that on that video, I made sure to take my time, talk about all the points, cover everything about the shoe, give you every detail, and luckily I had already put them on, so I could tell you that, Skinny, like, yes, these do fit better. I like these better as a fit and feel than I do the other ones. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
And just like the Fear of God review, I was killing myself to get that review out. If you notice on the Fear of God review, it's dark outside. And the reason it's dark outside is because I was outside at like 5 a.m. I took my lighting, this stuff that you see, these lights, I took all that outside and shot that shit at 5 a.m. All the B-roll, all that, 5 a.m. All the on feet in the back, which is why I was inside, 6 a.m. And I had that video done that same morning. The purple lobsters were coming out. And that was the reason. So people think that there's no work or nothing going on or whatever. And then I had people in the comments like, wow, there's a bug on your shoes at 2 minutes and 38 seconds. That's gross,
it's
man.
Dark. It's dark, like, nigga.
They didn't pay attention to like
for that type of shit.
Right.
I'm like, dog, are you not outside? Like outside,
paying attention to the bug instead of the damn shoe.
There are creatures.
With you being in sneaker YouTube, Bull, I'm pretty sure you're a fan. I mean, I'm pretty sure you watch sneaker YouTube as well. But how do you feel about people that you always see doing on feet inside?
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, it just depends. Like if you have the setup and you can get that and get it right, then I mean, by all means. I just like doing it outside. I mean,
you've transcended that. But when I ask you that, it's a consensus of people who feel like if a person does on foot's always inside, they're not wearing their shoes. Like they're just doing it for the content. They're just doing it for the content and then take it back to the store.
I mean,
I like outside on foot. I like outside on foot.
I like outside too. To be honest.
Yo, it's some crazy shit that I learned that was just like, wow, that makes me look at those type of videos very differently. And it's not, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
What's your pet peeve in a video?
A
sneaker video.
My pet peeve in a sneaker video? I don't think I have a pet peeve, I would say, because I honestly, like when I'm on YouTube, I don't really watch a lot of sneaker videos because I do that all the time. So it's like my job is sneakers. So when I get on YouTube, I'm not always looking for sneakers. Like I might watch a video here or there, like Eddie Wynn, Tony, or Kaiser, Jacob Starr, Seth, all those guys. I might catch a video here and there, and it's not because I don't
Myself
like
as
them.
well. Myself too, right?
Skinny,
Yeah,
Retro, anybody.
yeah.
I might catch these videos here and there, but it's not because I don't like these people or I don't like that content. It's just because, dog, like I do this shit
That's
too.
your job.
Like when I get on YouTube, I'm watching like PewDiePie or like Pyro Cynical or like No Fuckers. These are like commentary people, game ranks about video games. Dude that plays PUBG named like WTF Moses. Like I'm watching like so much other stuff than just sneakers. You know what I mean? It's just because I do that.
Understandable.
It's my job. I do that, and I
And
talk about sneakers all day.
it's crazy because me, Retro, and Dunn talk about that. JoJo is not on YouTube, but we talk about that. Like I might get the notification like Retro dropped a video, and I just come through and drop my emoji and keep it moving. But it's not that it's just that I don't really have the time. But I want to show the support. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll come back later on and chop it up, and they'll be like, "Nigga, you ain't even watch my video," and I'll be like, "Nigga, you ain't watch my video." You know what I'm saying? I'll be like,
it's
I'm
okay.
behind 4 days. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
I understand what you're saying as far as when
But you got some motherfuckers that take that shit personal.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a motherfucker ain't got nothing better to do but sit at home and watch YouTube all day though.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't doubt me though. I watch everybody's videos.
I gotta give y'all some bars, but I have been read it, but it lost my mind because Retro Wiz Kid say he just wanted to see y'all, wanted y'all to see me read it, but I read it already. Retro, thanks for the Dino. You already know. Hee-ho, zero. But yeah, oh god damn, my fucking mic fell. The fuck going on right here? Okay,
you a mess.
Look at the skinny. Look at the anytime skinny mic.
Hey yo, anytime live to anytimers, man, hit that like button, man, so we can spread this out, man. We're gonna get out of here in a minute. Retro, you got any more questions for Bull before I hit him with my last one?
No, I ain't got no. I had a question, but I forgot about it, bro. To be honest, but I just want to say, yo, Bull, you're a humble dude. I met you at SneakerCon Atlanta. You ain't come to SneakerCon Houston, so I ain't see you there. But yo, keep doing your thing, bro. Appreciate what you do for the sneaker community, man. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. And that's about it, man. I ain't got no more questions, bro.
I want to say this, and I want to say this here. I want to say this here to you, Bull, and it goes for you as well as any other guest that we have on this show, but especially you, the Tonys. We got OS Teddy coming up next week, but when I asked you about having LeBron's number in your phone, obviously it was a joke, but when you go out and you meet the Kyle Kuzmas and the stuff like that, and for us to have you on the show, you and Tony and them, you are our Kyle Kuzma. You are our LeBrons. And for y'all to take the time out to get on our show, we definitely respect you for that, bro.
I appreciate that. That's definitely one thing I definitely want to get better. Like I definitely suck at like, I'm kind of like a bad friend in a way because I have people that text me all the time. Like they call me and maybe
never text back.
It's not about never texting back. It's like I'm going to. It's just like I might start doing something else and it just gets lost. You know what I mean? So that's just one of my things that I gotta get better on. That has nothing to do really with what you said, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to voice it. You know what I mean? Like speak it into existence. But
my last question is Bull1TRC in 10 years.
I don't know. I want Sample to be doing this thing. You know what I mean? In 10 years, like I don't know. Even if I'm doing YouTube still, like I don't know what I would be doing. I'll probably be doing something else.
In 10 years. The only reason why I said that is because I've seen your video, and a lot of people scream clickbait because we see those videos all the time.
Yeah,
I'm ready to quit YouTube or this and that. But I've seen the feelings behind that. Like you've been doing this here. Like people don't understand a career for somebody is 20 years. You've actually been on YouTube. What is it? It's going on how long?
2011. So it's about
10. You're almost
8 years. 8 years.
Okay, you're at the 8-year mark right now. So obviously you're about to hit that 10-year mark. It's like, man, is this here what I'm really gonna be doing? But full in 20 years.
Bro, I have no clue.
Damn,
I
that's a
have
long ass time to be
that's a
asking
long time.
somebody.
What 20 got
Shit.
the
Hey
20,
Jojo,
44? I don't
he
know.
asking some board questions over here.
I'm
What
I
are
No,
you
not.
I'm just
know.
saying. No, what
Wait,
I'm
a
getting
long
at is
term, short term.
short term, long term. Yeah, because 10 years isn't that long.
20 years is. You asking
20,
this man
Yeah,
20
but
years
20
you
years
got
is?
is long,
you got to get
but
to
I get
10
it.
first.
I get it. I mean, honestly, man, at this
Because
point,
the only
like,
reason why I asked that is because Tony said the question when he was
mhm,
Oh.
younger. He said that when he was younger, he was like, "What would life as a YouTuber look at 30?" And the way I try to carry myself on YouTube is, I know I'm famous. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, shoot that stuff like you ain't famous. But who the hell are you to tell me if I'm
mhm,
famous or not? If I say I'm fucking famous, I'm famous. But what I say is, I carry myself on YouTube as a way of, bro, I'm older, but I'm still relevant on YouTube.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because I hear Tony like, where would it be at 40? And he references Cousteau at 30. Kai's about to hit 30, or he just hit 30. And he's like, yo, they show me that it's still, you know what I'm saying? You know, YouTube is still revenue. What I tell people is, you got to think YouTube is still young
mhm,
in the grand theme of things, and it's the #2 search engine behind Google. And I don't think that's going anywhere soon. In fact, you know, I think it's just going to take up. So what I said as to say this is, don't let age hold you back from what you want to do.
mhm,
And that's the realm I try to carry myself in, as far as, well, I'm on YouTube now talking to Bull1TRC, 750,000 subs, and
mhm.
I'm in the older age bracket. So, but it's still a lane for me.
I
Yeah.
So
mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I was just gonna say, like, listen. I watch people like there's a dude named Boogie 2988. He's an older white dude who was like super. I mean, he says it, so he was like super fat, and he lost weight. He's going through like gastric bypass surgery, divorced with his wife, and like he just talks about his life. He talks about his life and video games. But this is like I'm literally watching the videos of like somebody who you would not think I'm watching their videos. You know what I mean? But I still find it interesting. It's something different. And I don't think there's an age limit on YouTube. You know what I mean? You can still make content. It just depends on, your personality and what you're making content on. There's another older white dude named Review Tech USA. He just talks about like the newest thing, like Soldier Boy had his little gaming console where he got sued, or this little thing, like video, like all that shit. He just talks about all that shit, and I still watch it. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. One thing I will say about just how you were saying about 10 years and 20 years in the future, I I've been looking into getting a new car, and this thing with the new car has made me realize that I'm one of those people who I save a lot of money. I don't spend money. This is a good lesson. I don't spend money unless I can make that money back. So I've been looking into getting a new car, and the car I was looking at was a
A
Mercedes.
Prius.
No, no,
Wow, you try.
it was a
Hey, Bull.
Mercedes.
Hey, Bull.
It
Don't listen to
was,
JoJo.
it was no, you straight. It was a Mercedes.
He
It
said
was
a
a
Prius.
Mercedes E450. And
Ooh,
A
then,
E450.
yeah, a 2018 or a 2019. And
okay.
then they dropped, guess what the next thing is? An E53 AMG, which is that same car, just more powerful AMG lines.
Oh,
Better
you got
shit.
that funny money.
But then I seen, guess what the next thing I seen? I mean, I seen the Mercedes S63, which I'm not in the realm of that. But then you have the Mercedes, like, so it's always this new thing I could spend money on, but it's kind of like taught me, I've been literally looking for a new car for over a year. And I just look at it as, man, I can spend money all my life. If I wanted to go out right now and buy a new car, I could do that. But do I really need to? My '09 Beamer that I got 4 years ago, it still runs fine. It still looks fine. Still performs fine. It does the job. And I guess I'm saying all that to say is that I get a lot of people like, they're always going to talk down about what you got or what you don't have. And you always got to either live within your means and just, I mean, do you. Do you. Do you is what I would say. So when you say looking forward 10 or 20 years, honestly, I'm just trying to save money, keep working, and keep working hard, making more money, and just making sure that I'm comfortable. That's what I would say. That's what I would say.
7 years ago, would you think YouTube and sneakers would have you at the point where you at now?
Bruh, man, 7 years ago, I was at the Y, and I loved the Y. The Y was like amazing job. You know what I mean? Working with kids was great. They were great. I would never have thought that I would still be doing this. Back when I worked at the Y with the wood grain PT that I got from grandma, basically. I had the grandma PT with the chrome wheels. I still kept it clean. I would never, if I traveled back and told myself, yo, keep doing this. Matter of fact, do this, and this is what you're gonna have. I'll probably be like, yo, who are you? You're wilding. You're wilding right now. I just do this on the side. But I mean, we see where the hard work has gotten. I'm gonna just continue the hard work. I think another thing with my channel, and I'm gonna shut up after this, is that I do a lot of different stuff. I do sneakers, I do clothes, I do thrifting. I try to make sure it's varied. So when people come at me and they say, oh, this and that about my channel, I'm like, dog, like I do so much other stuff than just sneaker reviews. There's so much different stuff that you can watch. So yeah.
Bro, the funniest thrift that you've ever done to me was the one where the boat was in the back, bro.
Oh, yeah, I found a fucking there was a boat in a parking lot just out of nowhere. I don't know. It was just behind the thrift store. Someone left it there. It was attached to an electrical box. I don't know.
Somebody who's watching right now who is like, man, I want to be the next Bull1TRC. What would you tell them? Somebody in the chat.
Don't be the next me. Be the next you. That sounds corny as fuck, but I mean that's what it is. Don't be me.
Like corny.
Don't be me. Don't be me. Just look at what I've done and improve on it and put your own spin on it. That's what I would say. That's
real.
how I say it.
We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here, Bull. But we have to prep you because we know you've watched every episode of Anytime Live. I mean, hell, everybody has. But at the end of this here, we're gonna get out of here and let everybody shout their stuff out. But at the end of this here, Bull, we need a plug. And we always say you haven't went live, and then the guest says until you did Anytime.
Okay.
All right, so now we're about to get up out of here, and man, hey man, it was great, Skinny Gang. We were supposed to go back to back with Shumanati, but I don't know if Shumanati is gonna come, so we don't even care about that. We're just gonna go back up and see what happens for a couple of minutes because Damn D said that he might pull up, so we'll see that.
He's here.
He's here already. Oh yeah. So we're gonna shut this here down and get to that because we don't have no time to play games. If you want to be on Anytime, we don't kiss no ass to get on Anytime. But definitely, Bull, we definitely appreciate you, and we want everybody to shout their stuff out before we go. Retro.
Man, y'all already know what it is and and who I am, man. I'm the Retro Whiz Kid, the shoeologist. Yo, appreciate the platform again, Skinny. Appreciate you for coming through, Bull. Like I said, I met Bull at SneakerCon ATL. Very humble guy. Chopped it up. I mean, I even got to kick it with him later on that night. You know what I'm saying? We ain't bragging, but we got to kick it with you, Bull, at the club. Chilled with you.
Yeah, Bull, we had to piss on ice.
You know what I'm saying? You were humble, bro. You were humble,
pissing
bro.
on ice. We definitely pissing on ice.
You talk. Oh, okay, I know you're talking about.
So
that sounds weird. That sounds weird. But I mean, we can name the place. It was.
Man,
I thought I was in the fucking kitchen when I walked in the bathroom.
It was Moondog.
I did drink this whole bottle.
Hey, Bull, we was pissing on ice. But Bull, before we get out of here, we must say, listen here, we call him Bacardi Bull, but if you don't know, Bacardi is fucking 151. This is a fucking young nigga. He been drinking this shit. So he is no motherfucking punk when it comes to liquor. You know what I'm saying? So
you can run a car.
Just because he got the baby face, he can sit in and drink with the best of them. But Retro, shout your stuff out, man.
Man, your boy, the Retro Whiz Kid, the shoeologist, man. The Retro Whiz Kid on YouTube as well as on IG, Wiz_Retro on Twitter, man. Appreciate the platform, Skinny. Appreciate you rolling through, Bull, man. Nothing but love, peace, love, and positivity in 2019.
Jojo, Dunn's Kicks, I'm sorry.
What's good, man? Shout out to Bull, man, for pulling up, man, first and foremost, man. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Dun, a.k.a. Dunn's Kicks, man. Same thing YouTube, same thing IG.
Jojo.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at snoopyjojo. I'm not really on YouTube, but if you want to follow me or subscribe to me, you can. And then shout out to Bull to blessing us with his presence.
Appreciate it.
And one half of the legendary duo.
I would just want to say, yo, I appreciate y'all having me on. I wish I could have once again answered your call, Skinny. When you called to present that award to me, I just want to thank everybody watching for coming through and chopping it up. Everybody's waiting for D at this point, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and fade out, and then I might have to just watch y'all. You know, if something happens, I might have to just watch and be in the background.
And you already know it's Mr. Skinny here. First name Fame, last name Us. It's the Anytime Live crew. Bacardi Bull graced us with his presence. But before we go, Bacardi Bull, you haven't went anytime until you did what? Oh, damn, I fucked it up. Bacardi Bull, you haven't went live until you did.
The Anytime Podcast, bro. There you go.
Bro,
Gotcha.
there you go. You have it right there. Gang, gang, we love y'all. Hey, stay right where y'all at. We about to close out. Damn D is next. And salute. Out of here, man. We love y'all.